we're going to go live out to Parks, and we're going to bring in one of our good friends, also a sponsor of the show. We appreciate it, and his nice filly they ran last night, Uptown Charlie Brown, almost could have broke the track record. Mr. Sanchez was saying, but let's bring in the one and only owning partner of Uptown Charlie Brown stable, Mr. Bob Hutt. Bob, good afternoon, my friend. You must be feeling your oats today.
Well, my feet haven't touched the ground yet after last night's performance by Midtown Charlie Brown, a very promising 3-year-old colt who just won his third consecutive victory. And I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He trained head-and-head with Miss Sky Warrior, who is won a few graded stakes, I think a grade 1, grade 2 yesterday. And they worked together in Ocala, and I happen to be down in Ocala right now going out to check on the next crop of Uptown Charlie Brown progeny coming to the racetrack next year.
It's a lot of excitement with these young horses. I tell you, it brings a lot of excitement, and boy, this horse won so easy. Oh, Bob, I want to ask you if you'd like to say a special hello to Joe Hampshire, who's my co-host, along with Ron Dandy.
Joe who? Hey, Joe.
Joe Hampshire Jr.
Hey, Bob, great win last night. That I kind of reminded me back in my old riding days. It kind of brought back good memories of how nice it is to just cruise a nice horse around the racetrack.
Oh, it was wonderful. And Ed Coletti Jr., our good friend and my trainer, called me and said Michael was only thinking one thing after he left the gate: don't fall off. As he won by 8.5 lengths yesterday, and in hand and almost set the track record. I think he missed by less than 3/5 of a second, and he never asked him to run. Just a glorified workout, and obviously he has stakes in his future, and we look forward to you as the jockey agent for Michael Sanchez to be on him wherever we go with him. Michael and yourself have done a great job.
We will be, and thank you, Bob. Michael had told me this morning, he said, Joe, he said, if I would have let that horse, if I would have given him one crack at a whip, he probably would have broke the track record. And I said, Michael, don't worry about the track records. I said, let's worry about the future of that horse. He went as easy as he could last night, and it will be aboard him no matter where he goes. It's special when you can get a little horse like that runs as well as he does. So you don't let them things get away, Bob. But thank you again.
Well, my pleasure. And the funny thing, which the audience probably doesn't know, those of us who've been around his daddy, Uptown Charlie Brown, very, very few times in life there's a doppelganger, a horse that looks exactly like somebody else or a person that looks exactly like somebody else. He's got all the markings of Uptown Charlie Brown, and apparently he has a lot of visibility too. I mean, the only bad thing he did yesterday, Billy and Joe, he only won by 8.5 lengths, and we haven't had any Uptown Charlie Brown horse that's won by less than 10 lengths. So he's hurt the average. But seriously, he was very, very impressive yesterday, and we're walking on air this morning.
Yeah, I tell you, Bob, I didn't catch the race last night because I was tied up with dinner, but I watched the replay later on at night, and also you sent it to me, and boy, what a convincing winner! And it's a big future, that's for sure. And I want to tell the listeners around the world, we're going to have a Friday night special on April the 21st, and it's the Uptown Charlie Brown special. We're going to have trainer Eddie Coletti Jr. along with owner and partner Bob Hutt, and we're going to discuss the partnerships, and we can find out. Everybody will know more about this partnership, and so you don't want to miss the show. It's on primetime slot, 6 p.m. Eastern, on April the 21st on Blog Talk Radio. Bob, a little quickly because we have to go live to Las Vegas from the South Point Casino and bring in pro handicapper Patrick McQuiggan. Anything that you want to throw out there? You want to throw out a number that you want to tell the listeners just in case they before the special that we're going to run on April the 21st, if they want to get a hold of you for some partnerships?
Yeah. Yes, I'd be happy to. They can go to our website, which is utcbstud.com. And we have all our current offerings. We have a lot of Uptown Charlie Brown 2-year-olds, a couple of just at the racetrack, and as Joe could tell you on one of them, wait for it. He doesn't look like a 2-year-old. He looks like a 3-year-old. That's how beautiful and big and correct he is. And they can get involved in the exciting world of thoroughbred racing for as little as $825. And if they want to visit the website, they can do it. Again, it's utcbstud.com. Or they can give me a call on my cell phone anytime they want at 732-241-6606.
Okay, Bob, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Always the best of luck to you, my friend. Continue with this great partnership that you had. And you got a nice package. You got Joe Hampshire's top rider, Mr. Michael Sanchez, along with Leroy Pinelli. And you got Eddie Coletti Jr. And we have the mind of you, owner and partner, Bob Hutt, with Uptown Charlie Brown Stable. Thank you very much, sir. We'll talk to you down the line.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. And as I've always said, thoroughbred racing is the best 15 minutes in the world. Thank you so much, and look forward to speaking to you on April 21st. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Okay, my friend.
Enjoy the show. Bye.
God bless, and thank you for being a sponsor on Boston Track Talk Radio. We appreciate it, sir.